I nearly just stayed in driver's briefing. When I saw you leave, and I'm like, oh.
And welcome back, everybody. We are at the Belgium Grand Prix, round one of season 3 CRR. As always, I'm joined by my co commentator, CMS.
Hello, hello, hello. So, 12 guys in Tier 2 about to show us what they can do in a quali lap. And we got people already racing, actually, on their quali lap. We got Mr. Excitement following Matthew very, very closely. That is a sight he is familiar with, following a Haas around track. Although last season that Haas was Hemikid, who's now... oh, no, he's in the other Haas. Never mind that. So, Marco, new game. How do you think the championship order or the running of the field is going to maybe switch up? Who's
Sorry,
looking good? Who's
I'm back now. I'm not sure if you were talking to me there. I heard what you just said, but my headset cut out there for a moment. But I'm back now, so I'm
okay?
not
Then
sure if
answer the
you were
question
talking.
if you're listening.
Um, sorry, what did you say?
This immediately feels like marriage counseling. I wasn't listening to you. I knew it. Anyway, I believe it is RRL Beast who is Corey coming up to the line to
Okay.
do our first flying lap.
Oh, I just closed it.
Because I can't be bothered to say those 3 letters every time. It just doesn't flow off the tongue. But here we are on board, taking the chicane nice into turn 1. I should pull up a track map so I know these corner names.
Just gonna bring the audio up, and sorry for everybody watching. We were having first race of the season, so we're just making sure we fix up all of the settings correctly.
RLB's taking a clean line through Rouge and Radion, now down the Kemmel Straight. Sets a Sector 1 time of 30.3. That's a quick Sector 1. That's looking like a low downforce setup. Now, Marco, what's the weather looking like this weekend?
Well, it's looking like a dry quali, so obviously we're gonna have a dry quali, and sprint race looks to be clean from any rain also. However, we're predicting some rain at close to the end of the race, so I think it's gonna make things a bit interesting.
certainly could. As Corey's now into, well, halfway, well, mostly done Sector 2. Let's see what Sector 2 time puts together. This car's sliding around. Maybe he didn't get those tires warm enough. But he is confident enough to set a 1:15.8. Oh, I wanted a single sector time. Okay, well, he's 1:15.8 after Sector 2. Gets to use his low downforce for the very fast Sector 3 that only has a bus stop chicane in it. Drivers just doing their best to stay out of everybody's way. I saw Z-Man go off. I saw Sives go off to let cars by on flyer laps.
It's a pretty clean run through the last.
44.3
yeah.
for Corey. Not
That
a bad lap
is-
at all.
That is impressive. Good banker. And we're gonna jump down here. I think who's that at the end?
There we go. Got my
Mr.
track map
Excitement
up.
coming across the line now. Ooh,
A 43.9
143.
beats him. 43.9. Mr.
Wow.
Excitement's our championship contender from last season, making a name for himself early. So how do I? What details do I
Jumping
need?
into the Pat's
Tire,
into the
none.
pits there.
Gap. There we go. Oh no, I still want fastest lap. Anyway. So
We also
Corey
have the
coming by.
other
Hemi Kid who
Alpine-
was off track, letting him go.
I believe that's the. Is that the Williams? No, it's the. Oh yeah, Punzer. Punzer
It
coming
was the
across the
Williams,
line.
A 44.0.
Nice.
So very, very tight to Mr. Excitement.
Oh yeah, they are within the tons of each other there.
Jeez. It's already looking good for this quality. Banker laps are tight. Drivers are getting out of each other's way. It's looking all spread out on circuit.
Showing
This is a
Lunar
track that's
Source,
very hard to get, what's it called? 3 runs in a row in just 18 minutes because it's a 7-kilometer track.
Yeah.
What was it, 19 turns? 20 turns.
There's
chicane counts as 2.
let's actually bring the track map up here and let's have a look see. So yeah, that is 20 turns right there. So indeed,
Uncle Gino now starting his lap at a unique run up to turn 1. Nice little late apex of turn 1. Missed the apex just a little bit. Apex of La Source. Or if I'm going to say it with my Canadian accent, La Source instead of La Sauce. Can he get a draft off of a Haas here? DRS open. Keep it off the grass. Haas is out of the way at the end of the Camel Straight. As we have more times coming in. Sibe slotting in a 44.2 and Daniel the 44.8. So all these drivers still within a second of each other, the top 5. It's not often that you see a qualifying this close in our Tier 2, especially on a track this long.
Oh yeah. But we got Uncle. Wait,
When a Heavy Kid's around.
Oh.
I was
Oh,
wondering
yeah,
what that yellow flag was.
He's beached. He's beached. Yeah.
Oh, he beached himself. He's going
Now-
to have to reset the track once it's safe. Just don't sit there too long.
Oh, there we go.
And that's what happened.
He got disqualified.
That's what happens. It's unfortunate for him, but he did have to let the other driver through.
Yeah, there was at one point there was I believe enough space where he could have quickly gone away with it. But
There
yeah,
was,
I mean,
but he took the courteous route.
yeah. We got Zoom
So
out on the
Nerdy
lap.
with a 54.2 and Lunar with a 48.8. I can't imagine those are representative.
So Gino
So let's,
coming across the line.
A 47.5. Oh, was that disallowed?
Yeah, that was invalidated.
Oh, he hadn't started his lap yet. His battery's full. Oh, he's around!
Oh!
That's not the way into the pits.
Oh, he's got to watch out there.
Why? Ooh, that car coming out of the pits. Into reverse he goes.
There we go. He's not gone
That's
away.
gonna ruin his sector 1 time.
Oh, very
I
much.
don't. He might have enough gas to go around and actually complete a lap. But these tires are gonna be very worn for him now.
Yeah, definitely. Matthew has invalidated his lap. We do have Zoom, who has just started his lap, so we'll hop on board here with him. Coming through a Rouge. Oh, invalidates it on going wide there.
So something to bring up. Believe it or not, there's an Alpine car who has gone through all of his engine components for the season already before ever once exiting the pits. Demayer Jug will not be setting a lap time, but I believe with Hemike's disqualification, he won't even start the sprint in last place.
Yep, that's true, yeah.
So a free position there for Demayer Jug. So for realism, this league is kind of denoting that you have to take 4 engine penalties across 23 races. Because you know what, that's what F1 does. Every now and again, you got to take an engine penalty, and the easiest way to do that is just say, hey, let's just say you qualified at the back.
Yep. We also have Lunar here on a lap, just coming, or just started basically his sector 2. I didn't quite see if he did have he had a purple sector 1 in the last lap.
But came very close to disallowing it at
that
one.
was so close.
Trusting the car, keeps it within track limits. Nice late apex here into what I call the Estes section, but it is actually called the campus section through Stavelot. Wow, there's some French names I'm not gonna know in there. But now through, there's a kink of 17 and a tighter kink of 18, but Blanchimont here, coming up to the bus stop chicane now. Right now it's looking like a good time. He's going to want to improve on a 48.8, and it's looking like he will do just that. Hitting Apex 1, hitting a late Apex 2 on the power smoothly. Nice little early shift.
Coming across the line,
46.1, so a 2.5 second improvement, just not enough to bump him up a position.
That's to find about a second and close to about more than just a second to catch up to 5th place.
I'm looking now. Uncle Gino looks like he's on a lap, but his tires have got to be dead.
Yeah, I mean his fuel is flashing red right now. So he's definitely low on fuel.
0.9 on the steering wheel, so he'll be able to finish this lap, but he'll have to crawl back into the pits at the end. Ooh, a little deep there.
That was a close one. Down the straight. This is where you utilize all of your low downforce, so all of the low downforce runners will be getting a great advantage down this back straight.
However, with how the weather looks at the end of the race where the big points are scored, it's looking a little wet. So if you're running high downforce, it won't be a bad thing towards the end of the race if you can just keep your car in it. Mr. Excitement lights up the timing screens again on a second lap with a 43.6.
Uncle Gino across the line with a 1:45.8. So beats Lunar by about 3 tenths. Yep.
Dead tires, and he's putting in a 45.8? That's good.
Zoom also coming across the line now. Let's see what he can put up.
So it's a 47.4.
So still
beating his teammate.
Oh, goes in the grass there a little bit. But yeah, he still has a few tenths to find to 7th place. Nerdy's still in the pits. He's not come out yet again. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Now that
here's the thing, Marco, with this track. Oh, Demayer Jug. He's on an outlap, yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to be doing his outlap and then be going back into the pits.
Panzer's at a 43.7. He's half a tenth off. We have a new front runner in Panzer. Where is this speed coming from?
Wow, this is looking pretty good.
That's tight.
Now I'll see where Matthew can obviously put himself. Hemikid was our championship leader last season. Well, he won.
At the back for the sprint.
Yeah, he's gonna be starting at the back for the sprint. He beached his car and he couldn't actually reset in time and got disqualified. However, so far the tier ups look to be pretty good. The team up look to be pretty good. Mr. Excitement in first. Obviously, Demayer Jug's not gonna be able to qualify today, so There it goes across the
So
line.
all Matthew has to do is really put a lap in.
Yeah.
It's just over 4 minutes to do just that.
Yeah.
So track evolution on this track is mighty if you're able to time it right and get out in the final dying seconds. Matthew doesn't seem to be going for that strategy, just wants to put in a good time in open air, as most drivers are entering the pits. And another thing, I think we mentioned this just before the stream started, but the graphics for this game are something else. They are looking good, I must say.
That's definitely one thing I noticed when I first opened up the spectator view today, and even just watching the stream yesterday, or sorry, on Friday, I do really like the new graphics. It looks pretty clean.
For the viewers that don't know, what happens on Friday, Marco? What stream were you watching?
On every Friday, you can join us just an hour later right now at 9:45 EST. You can join us at the Tier 1 race, which is also streamed by our lovely commentators that are in the Alfa Romeo right now, Nerdy Dark Chocolate and I'm Z-Man.
So they commentate over the Tier 1 racers that have already done their Spa race. They've done their Spa weekend. And wow, there was a lot of action, front, back, middle of the pack, a lot to watch for in there. So if you haven't gone and seen it yet, go watch it. It will be on YouTube shortly too, as well as here on Twitch for the next couple of days. Of course, I Am Z-Man and Nerdy Dark Chocolate were the Ferrari boys last season. Although new management decided they wanted instead to invest in Uncle Gino and his teammate, who I don't think has made it in today. No, he's the only Ferrari man today.
Yeah.
But Alfa Romeo picks up the 2 drivers.
And to any old viewers that are with us, the Team DNF will still stay with them. They will not lose the Team DNF title.
That is their personality. That's not the Ferrari personality.
That is indeed their little thing there. The Mayor Jack also just crossing the line there with his little lap to set. And Matthew across the line, pretty good lap from him, 145.4. Brings him up into 6th place.
Daniel passed Lunar and then let Lunar pass on the Camel Straight. So these guys are now playing chicken to see who can get across the line last. This is going to get interesting. Now, I don't believe Corey has set a better time than his banker of a 44.3. So I'm really curious to see where this lap puts him as he's just ending Sector 3 here as he approaches the bus stop chicane. How clean can we get it? It looks clean. No spinning. Traction on the curb, though.
Oh,
43.7. Oh, he's right there with him. We got, oh my god. We got 3 drivers at the top of the field within a 10th of each other, just outside of 10th.
That is incredible.
This is tight. This is so tight. Sibes has just started his lap with this track evolution. Only a minute 20 left in the qualifying session. Track evolution means it's going to just keep getting faster and faster. So Sibes is going to see if he can beat some of those times and put himself in the top 3.
Nerdy Dark Chocolate, I think also, yeah, Nerdy also just started his lap. Sorry, I thought he was at the end of his lap. But that was Zoom at the coming through the last corner there. But I will jump on board here with Sibes.
Yeah, if you want something ominous, we have Panzer and Mr. Excitement both still on their out lap. Same with Daniel, but Mr. Excitement looks a long way back from the start-finish line to start his lap. He's going to need a mighty fine 3rd sector to get to the line on time if he hopes, or if he has any hope of holding on to this provisional pole position.
Yeah, he's got to pick up the pace and make sure he actually gets through. I mean, I think, I'm not sure, I can't see right now, it says caution sector 2, but I believe he still has enough time there.
Yeah, there's just the Mercedes of Corey going slow on his in-lap.
Yeah.
Letting drivers by. Mr. Excitement, I think I saw 17 seconds left, so I think he's made it just in time. I think he's timed this to perfection. Of course, yellow flags everywhere. Mr. Excitement starts his lap. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, he makes it.
Done it.
Yep,
he made it with 2 seconds left.
That was
Mr.
close.
Excitement, do not bottle this lap. We got to watch somebody else. So Uncle Gino
Sibes coming through
to a 45.8.
Sibes also coming through the last corner here. Let's see what he can put up.
To Mayor Jug put in a time. What are you
Oh,
doing?
second place, 143.6 for Sibes. Really good lap from him.
Sibes does jump up. Sibes a 43.6. He is under 200ths behind Mr. Excitement.
The other Red
That's one
Bull of
challenger gone.
Lunar. The other
Panzer
Red
has
Bull.
a purple sector 2. He's 3/10 up on his time. This is enough to beat Mr. Excitement. All he needs to do is hold this third sector together. Panzer has a Red Bull in front of him of Lunar. Lunar comes across the line to set. Oh, he was 3/10 up. And he jumps up to eighth.
First place for Panzer.
Pull 3-1. And Mr. Excitement. Panzer's gonna have a provisional pole unless Matthew can do something about it. Matthew needs a big time gain here, though. Just over 2 seconds. Oh, he's squirrely out of sector 2.
Yeah, he's 2 seconds up. So he will not be able to improve on his lap. Mr. Excitement unfortunately had a moment, so he's down on his lap. And that is our qualifying order, everybody. Panzer taking first place in this Grand Prix. What happened to oh, I think Corey probably retired.
Corey just set his qualifying lap early, and then would have retired from the session.
Yeah. So yeah, we have Panzer in first place. Then second will be going to Mr. Excitement. Sibes will be taking third place, and then Corey will be finishing off the second row. Then we have Daniel in the Williams. Then we got Nerdy. Then we got Matthew, Lunar in 8th, Uncle Gino. We've got Zoom in 10th. And then we've got Demir Jug in 11th. However, he took a engine penalty today, so he was not allowed to indeed set a representative time.
Yeah, I'm already in chat with him just so he knows kind of how we do that. But holy, what a qualifying, Marco. This was tight, and this was anybody's in the top 4, really. Now, have these guys set up their setups for dry running? Have they set it up for qualifying? Have they set it up for low tire wear, high tire wear? There's still a lot to play for here.
Yeah, and if we look across the grid, so
let me get a picture of this.
The first place, I'd say the first 4 drivers have a pretty close gap. And then
everyone from them back to 9th is close.
Yeah, I mean the gaps get pretty big after that, but we'll see how it maybe turns out. Obviously, some guys are maybe worse at qualifying than others, so maybe some people are more suited for a race setup. We don't know.
Yeah.
But we will see. We're going on to the sprint race, and then obviously the sprint race results will be giving us the normal race or the full race's grid positions. Not following the new format just yet, as the game doesn't.
As that wasn't programmed into the game.
Yeah, the game doesn't quite have that programmed.
So we'll give them a few minutes before they ready up in case someone needs to take a pre-sprint Tinkle or a pre-sprint Dookie.
Oh my god! Why would you say it like that?
I'm trying to stay monetized, Marco.
Oh, believe me, Nerdy and Zoom say way worse.
I know. But I'm pretty sure I got us canceled in season 2, so I'm clean now. I found Jesus, and he spoke to me, and he said, "Say Dookie."
Oh my. For any viewers out there, I am sorry you had to hear that.
And I'm gonna say you're welcome for hearing that. You got a good chuckle. Don't assume people's feelings. It's 2023. You can't do that now. Okay, well, I did send a message, but they've readied up, and there's formation lap coming now.
Oh. Somebody's you know what I'm feeling? Somebody's getting a penalty.
Someone's getting a time penalty.
Sorry, I'm trying to quickly put off my oh, there we go. Push the top. My bad. Couldn't find it, or just wasn't looking enough. But anyways. Nerdy asking who readied up. Yeah, we also don't know. But whoever did, if we do find them, I don't think good things are gonna come from it. But I guess now we gotta just get ready, as we will indeed be starting. So I'm just gonna get us all set up here, and I think that's all good to go. And there you can see. So unfortunately, Hemi Kid. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, Hemi Kid will be starting at the back, as he unfortunately beached, I think, actually right around that corner that he just came through. He beached there in quali, and he couldn't reset to track in time since he had traffic behind him. So he unfortunately had to start in 12th place today. However, he was our championship winner last season, so this might just be a very good or a very bad test to see where his level's at, and see how far up the pack he can get. But so far the grid spread looks pretty good. We tried our best to team up everybody who's in a good space from each other, and so far the teams look pretty decently spaced out. We got the Alphas 6-10. We've got the Haas 7 and 12. We've got Williams 1-5. We've got the Red Bulls 3 and 8. So I'd say the teams have been spread out pretty well.
Yeah, the team championship, or constructors championship as we like to call it, will be up in the air, up for grabs for just about any team, as we're all just wiggling for the rest of our formation laps, getting our front tires up to temp. Boy, is that hard to do this game. The rear tires like to heat right up.
Oh yeah, the fronts are.
I'm excited for this race start.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be the first race start of the season. I think it's gonna be interesting to see where everybody's at. Matthew having a little bit of a skew lineup there. Got Zoom ready, lining up right now. And Hemi Kid taking the final slot. And that is everybody. Oh, I cannot see the
red
lights.
Lights on. The lights are out, and the drivers are away.
Finally away. Mr. Excitement with a really good start.
Panzer.
Into turn one.
Can he stick it? Everybody on mediums. Holds it within track limits. He's passed. He's through.
Pretty much everybody, everybody making it through.
So position changes. Oh, people have changed positions all over the place. The Mayor Jug's up 2 positions. Who's on tires? They're all on mediums. Okay, they're all on brand new mediums.
Uncle Gino into the wall. His wing's gone.
But he's driving again. He is driving again.
Yep,
which is important.
And that's virtual safety car.
Oh, VSC's out. I was wondering why no one was trying to pass anybody.
That is the VSC. And I'm not sure how to say that name, but Emisal. I'm probably butchering that name, and I'm sorry, but Emisal putting in chat, just do a 360 at turn 1 to get them tires warmed up.
I'm pretty sure none of our tier 1 guys even do that. Oh, and the VSC's already done. They've cleaned up the front wing of Uncle Gino.
Yep.
And Uncle Gino cleaned up himself.
And Corey all over the back of Panzer right now. Oh, he's maybe looking at the outside. Not quite. Stays behind. Looking at the rest. Looks pretty good.
The Mayor Jug all over the back of Lunar. Lunar we knew to be a higher up runner in Season 2. But the Mayor Jug looking at, well, right now he's 3 positions up. Looking at a 4th. Burning energy. Is he going to try and make a move into the bus stop? Lunar doesn't seem to be defending it. Takes a defensive line. The Mayor just doesn't have the overspeed, but he's sticking in the slipstream. Corey does get past Panzer.
Oh!
Oh, Panzer went off. That's why.
Yeah, Panzer went off. Oh, gotta watch out for that rejoin.
Nearly bumps his teammate Daniel.
That was quite an unsafe rejoin right there. He's gotta watch out for that. Going into turn 1.
Demir's still moving up positions. As the Red Bull of Lunar goes off track at turn 1. Z-Man still bringing up the rear in the same position he qualified in. Hemi Kid's still at the back of the field. What has happened to him?
Yeah, I mean...
If Panzer down 7 positions, that was our pole sitter.
Hemi doesn't
I think
seem to have any wing damage, so.
No, I think he's fine. I think he locked his rears up, is what happened.
Oh, Nerdy!
Nerdy also had a little spin, trying to get past the mayor. He's off track, just gotta keep it a straight line, Nerdy! Oh boy.
And he gets
Finds
away.
a gap on track.
Oh!
Oh, he spun around again! Nerdy! Keep it straight, keep your tires under control.
Hemi Kid also went off there at that corner there. So both the Alpha
The
and
mayor
the
up
Hess.
6 positions. He's proven this engine penalty will not be stopping him.
Zoom
I don't know how he's
over
finding
the
these
back
gaps
of
or
Lunar
where he's
now.
finding these gaps. As they both go off. Oh, I think they both slowed down there to not get a warning though. Smart for both of them. So Z-Man
Oh,
up the
so
inside of
look
the
at it.
hanging around the outside. Hanging. Oh,
Looks
What a-
clean.
what a move! Lunar keeping it on track. Z-Man, what a move at the around the outside. Finds the inside and carries the speed.
Gotta
around
watch
the
out.
outside.
Lunar's coming back.
As the mayor approaches Daniel into the bus stop.
And
Just
Lunar's
a little
through.
bit deep.
However, Zoom gonna be
Mr.
looking.
Excitement sets a new
he
faster
doesn't.
lap. So Lunar gets through in sector 3 just due to overspeed, having probably lower downforce. Z-Man just trying to keep his car in a straight line. Oh, he's still tight though, and DRS will be activated this lap. So I'm looking at DeMayor Jug following Daniel. They take slightly different lines through Rouge and Radion. Overtake already on. Oh, Daniel just gives him the inside line. Through goes DeMayor. Further down the field, we have Z-Man trying to get outside, or get out from behind the backside of Lunar. Says, I don't need Slipstream, the DRS and ERS is enough. Finds the inside up to the end of the Kemmel Straights. Keeps it nice and tidy under the brakes, and he's through.
Real nice and tight. Oh, and Lunar does have wing damage there. So that is definitely gonna be causing a bit of difficulties there for his driving.
So Mr. Excitement, up at the top of the field, a very comfortable position for him, with Corey right behind up 2 positions. Stibe still in 3rd, DeMayor up 7 positions behind him. Daniel back in 5th. Panzer, our pole sitter, has made his way up a couple more spots. He's back up in the 6th position. Matthew right where he qualified in 7th. Where's the battle on track right now? I would say DeMayor still behind Sibes.
Quite fast.
So Sibes has plenty of energy to defend against DeMayor.
Oop,
Lunar
with the
3-second time penalty at track limits.
That's probably because of that front wing.
Yeah. Doesn't have the downforce, so doesn't have the same trust in the car.
Oh, he sticks it. He's still
Side
there.
by
he's still
side through the
there.
final chicane. And a great run out of it from Sibes.
Could be looking at something in turn 1 here.
Again, having to defend.
Oh, Daniel going up the
As
inside.
Daniel has
looking.
entered the chat.
Just look,
Daniel
maybe looking
still
at a
has his
move
front
there,
wing.
but
Okay.
there we go.
Mayor
through.
overtake already on. DRS open. Sibes sits back.
Gotta watch
Sibes
out for
have wing
Daniel. Daniel's coming
Sibes has wing
quickly.
damage.
He takes the inside line. Oh,
Can he hold
he's
it up the
there.
inside?
He makes
does,
it.
He does. And
Now he's
further
got to
back,
watch
we
out.
have
He's got the
Nerdy
other
coming
Williams
up on
right
the back of
behind
Lunar.
him. And he's
Lunar
through.
on the What a move! What a braking! Nerdy, I can't believe you held that! What a move under braking from Nerdy Dark Chocolate.
I didn't quite catch
This
that. I
has
was
been non-stop action.
I was sitting on
Sides down
Panzer.
behind the 2 Williams. Oh, that's all fine. I'm trying to find battles. Everybody's still so close to each other. Even the back 3, Hemi Kid right behind Lunar and Nerdy. Sibes still keeping the 2 Williams company. The mayor not really making inroads on Mr. Excitement, but Corey's past Mr. Excitement. We have a new leader.
Oh, when did that happen?
Recently. I don't know. I can't give you a time
maybe,
frame.
maybe down the straight somewhere. I'm not sure.
Perhaps, but Mr. Excitement's not going to let it go. He thinks about the inside of the chicane. Right on the back end of that black Mercedes through the bus stop chicane. Now he will have DRS. How much battery does he have to fight with? Corey has 11%. Mr. Excitement with 30. Z-Man
with the
picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, Saib's off
Mr.
track
Excitement around
there.
the outside. Oh, we're playing some DRS chicken. Corey let him go by. Perhaps not getting a good run.
Oh,
And Demare looks
safety
slow. Oh,
car.
safety car. Safety car for who? Oh, Lunar's out.
Oh yeah.
Where did Lunar crash?
That had to have been there was a yellow flag when Zoom got a penalty, 3-second time penalty. He there was I think there was a pile up at the last corner.
Oh, I didn't even see
And
it.
Sibes was also off, so I'm not sure
Oh
what happened.
gosh, Hemi-Kid almost ran into the back of the safety car cutting across the track.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, that was close. So speaking from experience, these drivers will not have to make a pit stop. However, was it Sibes had the wing damage? Or was that
Mr.
Lunar that had the wing
Excitement
damage?
slowing down a lot there. So probably trying to bunch
Yeah,
up the grid.
they're all following a Delta because
Oh,
Mr. Excitement
yeah.
was past the safety car before it came out.
Yeah, I remember.
So once they cross the finish line, that's where the Delta will go away, and they'll just follow the safety car around. And I'm imagining it'll be in the very next lap. But what a late safety car to bunch this tight field right back up. Oh, this is
gonna be
getting
causing
exciting, folks.
even more havoc.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say it. The Stewards are gonna have their work cut out for them on the final 2 laps here. Their final lap. We won't even get DRS. This is gonna come down to pure pace. Who has saved their tires? Who has the straight line speed? This is exciting. Never would I have thought to think I'd see the day. What? Who's Red Arrow? Just left the server. Who's Red Arrow?
Who?
So I just saw in the departure channel Red Arrow left. I have no idea who that is. Someone pit! Mr. Excitement
Oh.
pit! Does he really think Saucer gonna be worth that much?
I don't know.
You
Well,
don't
I
get
mean,
a point for fastest lap. Oh, Demare's pit!
oh,
2 of our front running contenders have pit. What do they know that we don't?
I mean, 2 laps to go. I mean, if you have soft tires, I mean, that could help you overtake, but I mean, is that worth the risk? I don't know.
Z-Man Hemi-Kid almost pit. Or also pit. Marco, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
Hemi-Kid also in.
Williams are
Hemi-Kid
sitting
and
2 and
Zoom.
3. They can tag team the Mercedes, who they are a customer of. Are the sauce really going to be worth that much in 2 laps?
I mean, I'm understanding Zoom and Hemi-Kid pitting. However, I don't understand the Mayor Jug and Mr. Excitement. That's a wild call.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of track position. I mean, Mr. Excitement did come out just in 5th, which isn't too bad. But the Mayor Jug now down in 8th.
Yeah.
All that hard work that he put in on those mediums to gain all those positions back from his engine penalty. Okay, now here's what's crucial. Hemi-Kid has to catch the pack before the safety car exits Sector 2. And they've just entered it. Well, they're halfway through it now. Although Hemi-Kid can run as hard as he wants, this is going to be tight, because if he doesn't catch it, the safety car is going to go around a second time, and they're going to have 1 lap of racing, which is even less time for these drivers to use their soft.
I don't think. I mean, he's going to be a very close call if he catches them.
It's going to be very close. I'm thinking Cars
looks-
1, where Lightning McQueen was coming to the line on no tires, or no rear tires. Hemi-Kid's going to want to stick his tongue out. The safety car's going to be slowed down through these S's, but Hemi-Kid's going to have to really get a boogie on. These pits might not have played off. They might not have paid off.
It's going to be
It's
close.
gonna be up in the air.
But wait,
Is the
isn't
safety
it?
car coming in this lap?
Isn't it going to make it
Is
come
it?
in
Is it?
because
Is it?
it's
Is it?
1
Is it?
lap?
Is the safety car ending?
Yep.
It is.
safety
It
car
is. It is. It is. It is.
So
Yeah,
I
will
think
have enough time to catch up though.
the AI safety car has a cutoff at 2 laps to go.
Boy, wouldn't Hamilton have wanted that in Abu Dhabi 2021?
Oh wow.
That's not controversial anymore. Surely people have gotten over that.
Hopefully.
They did it for excitement, and I'm sure Mr. Excitement did it for excitement. It's literally in his name. He's got 4 people to overtake to reclaim first position. Points going only from 1st to 8th for the sprint race, as we do follow the F1 format. And no extra point for the fastest lap. This means that Uncle Gino will start the real race in 12th, Lunar in 11th.
And Corey's away.
But
I
all
think.
these other
Yep,
positions are up for grabs.
Corey is away.
And Corey's gone early.
Not too good of a run there through that corner, but he is away. and so's the rest of the grid. Mr. Excitement.
I have
Really
to go on
good
to
jump.
broadcast.
Oh, Mr. Excitement going down the inside. He makes it stick. Sorry, I went on to the wrong driver there, but he is through.
And DeMayer gets past Nerdy at turn 1.
Really good job
These
there from
drivers
Nerdy.
will not have DRS. Matthew now on the back of Mr. Excitement.
Oh, Nerdy, hold
Wanting
on.
that position
Oh,
back.
who was that? Is that Sibes? Oh yeah, Sibes lost to through a Rouge.
So Hemi gets past sides. We have track action all over the place, though.
Nerdy trying to look at a move on the outside, but doesn't quite stick it. Mr. Excitement
Two guys in the front
sends
going
it.
side by side, Panzer and Corey.
Oh, that is gonna be something to look
Excitement
at.
gets past. What is Excitement on right now? He's charging through the field.
Well, Mr. Excitement bumped Daniel there, and he went a little wide. But I'm not sure. We'll need to check that.
We'll have to see if a ticket gets created for that.
Yep.
So DeMayer Jug already back up to 6th.
Oh, we gotta watch out there.
I want to see who's on what tires now. Where's detail tire? There we go.
Oh,
Mr.
he makes
Excitement
it.
up to 3rd.
He's through. Matthew running a little wide there, and the Mayor Jug's through.
DeMayer Jug will take that opportunity and pounce on it as he's already close to the back of Daniel. On the ERS, so is Daniel though. Slipstream in full effect. Can he get by?
He's looking at it.
Mickey looking to get past Nerdy. At the outside of the bus stop, what's DeMayer gonna do?
Oh!
How good's the brakes? Whoa, crash!
We have a pile up.
It's Mr. Excitement's leading it to DeMayer
Holy.
in second.
What just happened?
I wasn't far enough up. I didn't see it. I didn't catch it.
So, there was contact between Corey and somebody in front. I'm not sure who it was.
I think
But
Corey's missing part of his front wing too. He's gonna be a sitting duck in sector 2.
yeah. Yeah, Corey got hit and he absolutely parked it. Oh! Oh, it looked like he lost control of the car there through a Rouge.
Matthew now around the outside and sees
It's gonna
Z-Man
be
as a
3
potential
wide.
target as well.
We're going 3 wide.
What's Z-Man gonna do on his soft tires? 3 wide. How are these guys not touching?
What?
Matthew's
Oh!
falling down the order,
Who was
though.
that? Zooms out.
Z-Man's crashed.
What is happening? Oh,
And
there's
Henry killed the
contact.
inside of Nerdy spins.
Oh my.
Cars speed
Matthew,
around the
or
track.
Matthew's spinning. Matthew's
I
spinning
don't know
around.
what to call.
What just happened?
Sibes now falling heavy. This is too much. I don't know how to call it.
The Mayor Jug
If
and
DeMay-
Mr.
DeMayer's in
Excite.
first. What has happened?
Oof.
What is happening right now?
What just? I'm speechless.
What have we just seen?
What?
Oh, hang on. Mr. Excitement's got a great run on DeMayer.
Oh.
DeMayer's out of energy. Mr. Excitement has more energy. We're gonna battle for the lead at the end of the sprint. And Daniel's on the lead right behind.
Daniel's been
Mr.
looking.
Excitement doesn't have a front wing. That's what it is. He's missing his entire front wing.
He's got
Is he
3
gonna win this
seconds.
sprint without a front wing?
Mr. Excitement got 3-second time
Mr.
penalty. He
Excitement's
can't.
gonna... Oh, he has a time penalty. No, he just got that.
Oh
That's the
my.
end of the sprint, but he's going to fall back down to 3rd position. But comes across the line in front without a front wing. And a battle right to the line between Sibes and Hemi. Couldn't do anything for it, and he also had that time penalty too, I guess.
Wow.
Never again. I am out of breath.
They're,
I don't know what I've just seen.
the stewards are gonna have so much work.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that was something. The Mayor Jug taking the driver of the day from the game, but obviously the driver of the day will be voted upon in the app. Wow, that was hectic. I could not keep track of what was happening. But
There was too much. I mean, everybody was doing everything all at once.
if we
That
look
was
at
absolutely wild.
just look at the race director. Oh my. All of these warnings. Oh
There
my.
were so many time penalties.
But quickly looking at the results, we have the Mayor Jug in first, Daniel in second, Mr. Excitement in third. We got Corey in fourth, Nerdy in fifth, Panzer in sixth, Hemi in seventh, Sibes in eighth, Matthew in ninth, Zoom in 10th, Lunar in 11th, and Uncle Gino finishing us off in 12th.
How does Z-Man finish a lap down?
Well, he DNF'd.
Oh, he did too.
Yeah.
He did too. That's right.
I don't even know what happened. It looked like either he got hit or he just lost traction through the
Oh,
corner.
I mean, who knows what happened? Only the drivers know what happened, and even then, it's kind of a misty haze for really seeing this clearly.
Yeah, that was crazy. Let's hope nobody readies up now and gives everybody some time.
Yeah, I need time. Jeez, that was wild.
That was something else. Wow.
My voice went up 7 octaves just trying to follow all that.
You keep screaming so loud your mic cuts out. So it's
That's
like
to that's totally fine. Just lower my volume so that doesn't happen.
well, I mean, I don't have to. Your mic cuts yourself out, so
Oh, it's my headset. Okay, well, that's how much I know about technology. So instead, I'll just get really excited like this. I mean, wow. Uh, so technically speaking, the mediums easily last all 8 of those sprint laps, but the soft runners were the ones at the end of the race coming home. I think 1, 2, 3 was it, but I
yeah.
don't think it was down to tie wear. I think that was down to just the field being bunched up for a final 2-lap shootout.
Yeah.
That was wild. That was redonkulous.
Well, we'll see what the strats look like right now. I mean,
Oh, what a
um,
showing!
obviously the rain's gonna bring in some change to how everybody's gonna be setting up their tires, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
um, it's gonna be all about do you want to be testing out the softs, maybe just take mediums from the start, or I mean, if, how optimistic do you want to be with the rain and maybe going hards? Um,
Well, who knows when it's going to hit or how hard it's going to hit or if it's going to hit because this is real life and we don't know what the weather's going to do, right, Marco?
yeah.
So, um, no, of course, everybody knows this is a video game. We spiced up the weather a little bit. It's going to come late in the race, late stages, hopefully. Um,
All
yeah,
right.
drivers now just working out how much fuel they want in their car, what pit strategy they're going to do if they're close to their teammate. If they're close to their teammates, what laps do they want to pit? What tires do they want to pit onto?
You think
Do
we're
you
ready?
have fresh rubber left? Like, did you come on to the softs and that was your last new set? I mean,
You think we're ready to go?
uh, da, da, da.
Oh, whoops.
Well, apparently we are.
Ah, I did not mean to send it that. My bad.
Well,
Well,
that's
at
your
least
fat little thumbs making that
I,
mistake.
I think that my bad, but at least hopefully everybody's had good time. Um,
Seems like nobody listened to you.
so when we tell them to ready up, they know it.
Oh, hang on, no, because we don't get to see the countdown clock. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I remember watching that on stream. So maybe someone's readied up. We won't know until we start hearing a countdown beeper. Are you seeing a red heart balloon in the Ferrari pits?
A red heart balloon? Oh yeah, I am.
Are you
Wait, what is
are you
that?
seeing that? I have no idea. I've been staring at it because it's so luminescent.
Oh, it's their
Like,
pit thingy. It's their thing to show if they can exit the pits, or like the
oh,
the
that's just their
the
lights.
box.
Okay.
Yeah, the box. I see it now. If you
Oh,
pull
I
it.
see. Yeah, every pits is different slightly.
I'm not sure if anybody can see my cursor, but we're showing. I think if you can see my cursor, I'm pointing at that. Oh, and we're going.
Oh,
All right.
formation lap. Then we're going.
Yes, obviously formation lap. So everybody can get time to warm up their tires. Let's also get some telemetry screens up.
Demair Jug started the
Oh,
sprint last, made his way up to third, then went
now
back to the back again after a pit stop. Now he's starting this race in first.
these are some tire strats. Holy. All right.
Tires. Oh my gosh, what a rainbow.
So we got the mayor, we got Corey, we got Hemikid, Sibes, Matthew. We got all of them on the softs. We got two runners, Mr. Excitement and Uncle Gino. And then we got
Also at both ends of the grid too.
yeah, and then we got mediums just spread out all across.
Mediums for Daniel, Nerdy, Panzer, I am Z-Man, and Lunar. So I wonder if these soft runners are thinking, because remember with rain the 2 compound rule kind of gets negated. So I wonder if these soft runners are thinking, okay, I can go soft until the rain. Medium runners might think, okay, well I have enough downforce to save my tires until the rain. And these hard runners are thinking, I'm staying out till the rain.
Yeah.
And I mean, we had a safety car and a VSC in a sprint race, so who knows what this is going to, this full 22 lap race is going to offer us in terms of pit strategy that way too. Maybe somebody gets damaged, maybe somebody gets spun, maybe we just want to see the field bunch back up again. Maybe I'm out of breath from the last time that happened, so don't.
Well, I mean, we weren't asking for some action before. We got it. And, I mean, just looking at these tires spread out, I think we're asking for a bit more.
I mean, we're going to see so many people moving up and down so many positions just based on these tire strats alone.
Yeah.
Uncle Gino playing is smart. He's going to be so late to the grid that everybody else is going to be on colder tires. And he'll have these hot, hard tires.
Oh, he's actually got pickups.
This is a strat.
You gotta pick up pace, I think. I don't think you're allowed to be that far back.
Well, I think there's a timer if you're like far back. Maybe it's like 20 seconds or something like that. But
well, I've abused. I definitely know. Oh,
well, he's caught up and he almost passed Lunar. Oh my goodness.
I have tested it out before.
I think he heard you.
I have tested it out before, and well, I mean that if there is a timer, it definitely doesn't work in career mode because it very much.
Broadcast looks sick going car to car.
It does.
Once they're parked up anyway.
Alright, Lunar are now lining up. Uncle's already lined up.
So a couple people have DSQ'd, and I know on F122 that meant that your tires started cold again. But 5 red lights are on, they're off, and the drivers are
now away.
Wait. Jeez, that takes a while.
Oh, Mr. Excitement with a really bad start. Daniel going through. Corey,
a terrible start.
Really good start from Corey. Oh, Daniel gets bumped from the, I believe that was the Haas. Yep, that was the Haas. Going up through the grid.
Daniel down 10 positions. Matthew down 2. Panzer down 1. Just about the entire rest of the field up. Nerdy up 3 positions. Sides up 3 positions. Lunar up 3 positions.
That is
up 3,
Zoom in the wall.
And Z-Man's DNF'd.
Zoom went on.
I think Z-Man lost it through a Rouge.
Yep, he lost it through a Rouge. He did indeed lose it through a Rouge. Oh my.
There go some crucial points for Alfa Romeo. Team DNF living up to their name. What happens there, Marco? Is your setup not dialed in? Are you not ready for the tires? Are you not ready for pushing?
I mean,
is it just a tricky Rouge with cockpit cam, which I know he uses?
I mean, we've seen in this year's game that tires are harder to warm up. And, I mean, he was starting on the mediums, which is a pretty good balance between...
And Mr. Excitement's out!
What happened to Mr. Excitement? Oh, Nerdy also... Wait, was Nerdy behind Mr. Excitement? Was there contact with somebody? Oh!
I
Two people just got... Or one person got taken out.
What is going on?
What?
What has happened?
No, hold on.
How is this still just a VSC? What's going on?
I don't understand.
How do we have 3 DNFs under VSC? What's happening?
Was there connection issues, or what, did people just run into each other? Drive-through penalty, speeding under pit lane for, or sorry, speeding under
speeding under the VSC, so not following the delta properly.
I'm not sure if we're gonna have to wait. I don't know what happened, so I'm not sure if we have to reset this.
I'm so lost. We have a soft, hard, medium runner out. Not that tires mean anything right now, but oh my goodness. Right now we have softs top 4, mediums bottom 4, and Uncle Gino right in the middle of the penalty.
Daniel pitting right now.
And so many drivers coming to pit for damage.
Huh. I think somebody took somebody out during the safety car. So I'm not sure if we need to maybe reset here. I mean, we're only 2 laps in.
D-Man was saying it felt like something hit him, but there was nothing there on his replay.
Hmm. Maybe
I'm baffled.
I don't know. Maybe we have to reset. I don't think there. I'm not sure if there's lobby issues. We haven't had connection issues so far yet.
There might have been a little bit of what do they call it with it's when it's disconnected when the
Desync.
what you see isn't what's happening? Desync, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe there was desync issues under VSC. But wow, that was bizarre.
Sorry, everybody watching. We just want to real quickly.
I want to just confirm. Oh, are we back in our racing conditions? Oh, we are.
Yep, we are. We are back in racing. Looking here. Oh,
So
Uncle
Side's
Gino with
close to the
another
back of
3
Corey.
second time penalty.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, looking at the grid. Okay, everybody's pretty much spaced out now.
So with that VSC, that means at the start of this lap that DeMayor Jug's about to start, the DRS will be enabled. And there's your message there as he sets a new fastest lap on his softs. But the grid is so spread out now.
Yeah.
That was so bizarre.
No, nobody's really said anything in the chat yet, so I'm not sure if there was any desync. But yeah.
So I messaged Mr. Excitement, and what it sounds like is there was some delta issues, like people following deltas that were changing really rapidly. So fast acceleration, hard braking, those two don't mix well when there's two different cars.
Yeah. Okay. Well, does that mean we have to reset?
Technically no,
Hemi Kid.
because it's not
okay.
desync.
Yeah. Oh, Hemi Kid having some struggles on the grass there.
Or perhaps just letting Uncle Gino by.
No, he
and
was...
now I believe he's letting Nerdy by. Now he's back on track.
Yeah.
So right now, our only battle on track is Size behind Corey, and he's not letting him get anywhere.
All right. Well, I don't think there was any issues with desync, so we're just gonna carry on.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so
just an unfortunate
there's
VSC.
From the way that the sprint just went to the race, there's not many battles on track, but we will still follow Sibes and Corey as DeMayor Jug continues to pump in faster and faster lap times on his softs. And oh, we have Panzer going deep.
Oh, actually have somebody.
Poulan.
Yeah, that was okay. Panzer.
And Uncle Gino 5 seconds for speeding into the pit lane. Oh my goodness.
Uncle Gino really racking up them penalties.
He's trying to pull an Ocon as Sibes is trying to pull a Max Verstappen and get past Corey down the Kemmel Straight. It's looking like a done and dusted move. And it is. Corey tucks back in before they even hit the braking zone. Further back in the field, though, we have Daniel getting past Uncle Gino as he's coming out of the pits. So we go back up the field. Corey's not letting Sibes get away. Oh, Luner's gotten past Hemi Kid. What? Oh, Hemi Kid pit, that's why. So I think Hemi Kid may have had damage there. So Hemi Kid, our championship winner from last season, running down in 8th place. A measly 4 points for that position. 4? Yeah. 1, 2, 4. Yeah. Corey not looking like he's about to make a move. Whereas Uncle Gino looks like he might try to if he can get within a second of
Panzer's
Daniel.
out. I think Panzer retired in the pits.
I think he has. Now, stupidly enough, the game will drive his car back out and retire it just on the outside of the pit lane. As we can see on DeMayor's onboard. Yeah, his car stopped at the end of the pit lane. Where is that car?
It's actually coming out again.
Oh, it is
Great.
coming out.
Yeah. Is it?
Or it's thinking about it. I don't know.
It's not coming out. Oh, there we go. It's just disappeared. Okay.
Okay, well, random, but all right.
Well, right now we have he has DRS, but he's not catching enough. Going through these corners. Oh, Corey's gaining a lot of time there.
Well,
So these
folks,
guys.
that excitement really died out with Mr. Excitement crashing out under VSC. Um, yeah, I'm still so baffled because now we have drivers that pit under VSC that didn't have a chance to bunch back up to the pack. We've had two other DNFs. I mean, whoa.
Yeah, it has
So the
really
question
shaken
now,
up
I
this
guess,
race.
is when's the rain coming, and what's the rain gonna do?
Oh,
As
Nerdy
Nerdy is
retired.
DNF'd. Nerdy has crashed out, I believe. Let's check
Oh.
Lunar's on board as he comes up to the scene. Oh, he's already ghosted out. Oh, because it's a safety car.
Yep.
Folks, we have action again. The safety car is coming out. We're gonna bunch the field back up.
Nerdy was listening on stream.
I'm betting you money right now. Panzer is wishing he did not retire.
Yep.
The field is now being bunched back up, and the rain can I mean, safety cars can always throw a spanner in the works. Safety car will bunch up the field. Rain can always throw a spanner in the works depending on setup. I mean, look at the McLarens today. They were clearly waiting for a wet race, which didn't come. I can almost assure you it is coming for us, though.
How many drivers did we have in Tier 1 again?
Finishing, I think we had 6.
6? Oh, we're getting close.
Yeah. We're getting close. It was looking good. There was 10 that finished the sprint, but now 7 left in the feature race. Oh, the front 3 have all pit.
Yep. Daniel's going through. He's not pitting. Uncle Gino's not pitting. See what Lunar
So
does.
Demare and Sives both had fresh softs to use. Corey is on a fresh set of mediums.
Lunar's going in.
Lunar goes to the pits. Okay.
Let's see what he decides to put on.
Please
Also,
nobody DNF under the safety car.
Hemikid's not going in. So he's putting on hards.
Oh, he's thinking the rain's not coming for a while then.
Yeah. But hold on, is that? No, I'm probably dreaming. No, I don't think there's droplets.
I'm not seeing any on mine.
Yeah, no, there's no drops. No rain yet.
But I mean, when it rains, it pours for the Alfa Romeo team of Nerdy and IMZ Man. That Alfa Romeo squad will not be bringing any points in from this feature race. But we have both Red Bulls still in. So it's looking good for them. We have a Ferrari of Uncle Gino. Of course, he didn't have a teammate, but Hemike did have a teammate who has crashed out. Corey did not have a teammate, but he's running up there in third on his own. And the Alpine of Demare Jug had Mr. Excitement in the race, but of course that was another casualty under the VSC earlier on. The clouds over the track are getting more and more, I was going to say illuminated, but they're getting darker, so it's the exact opposite of that.
Well, we're just waiting for Lunar to catch up here. He's the last driver now.
The safety car is not coming in this lap. They will go around again. Okay.
Yeah.
That gives me time to put on pants because I'm sitting under a air conditioning vent in my basement.
But yeah,
Scratch
so
that. I have a shower towel right beside me. I'll throw that around. Look like a knitting grandmother.
a shower towel.
I have a shower towel.
So you're gonna use that as what, a blanket or shorts?
You know what? I'll let you come up with your own imaginative, creative.
Copy that.
Scene for what's going on down here. There we go. What I will tell you is it's tucked under my feet.
It's that long?
Yeah, see, I'm a big, large, fat man, so I use beach towels as shower towels.
Ah,
Regular towels don't wrap around my waist because of its circumference,
yeah.
which is why I'm a sim racer, not a real racer, because I am the weight of two people.
Yeah, I don't think rugby and Formula One mixes in, so
They do if you're Red Bull. If you remember the video of, what is it, the RB6
oh
going into a
yeah,
scrum.
yeah, the
Yeah.
scrum.
Luckily, I
Then
was
that
never
is
part of those positions. I was a fly half, so I was the kicker guy.
yeah. No, unfortunately, I'm stuck in seventh, so
You're a 7?
yeah.
You're the shortest 7 I've ever seen.
Short?
But you already do have a. You're short.
No, I'm not.
Sure
I'm
you are.
5'9". I'm not that short.
I wouldn't say that publicly if I was a male.
Growing male, thank you very much.
That's what she said. So Hemi Kid is the one questionable driver I have right now, because of course he did pit earlier in this race onto his set of softs. They're only 3 laps old, but it is the quickest degrading tire and the oldest one of the softs that are still out there. So I wonder what his tire wear is going to be like by the time the rain shows up. Whereas Daniel and Uncle Gino, of course, both on 5 and 6 lap old hards respectively, still could most likely make it to whenever this rain's going to fall on their same set of tires without needing to pit. Same goes for Lunar, who's on a fresh set of softs. But the front 3, DeMayer, Sibes, and Corey, soft, medium to each of them. Oh, boys, behave yourselves. We're still under safety car conditions.
Well, safety car coming in this lap now. So we are, everybody's starting to weave.
Yeah, it's actually quite cool watching these cars dance with each other. All you OCD fanatics right now, look away, because they are not in sync at all. You think they would try to line that up for aesthetic pleasures, but no. So when does the Mayor Jug go?
Well, he's not going just yet.
He's waiting. I reckon after the chicane.
Oh, there he goes.
He goes now. See if he can catch him slipping.
Really
He does.
good
Sides
launch.
is back. Sides is back. They weren't expecting it. It's all a game when you're restarting under safety car. He's almost pulled a second already to Sibes, and he has done just that. And he moves further down the field. It does not look like it. Corey still on the back of Sibes. Of course, no DRS now for another 2 laps since the safety car came out. Lunar right on the back of Hemi Kid too as we come up to Rouge and Radion. Marco still watch the front, guys. I'll let you know if anything happens in the back half here.
Will do. Well, Corey is now catching down the straight. He's catching. He's going for it. They're going to go side by
Sibes is having
side.
double slipstream. Hemi Kid defense from Lunar. Does Lunar make a dive? No, he just takes a defensive line. Lunar tries to hold around the outside. Contact there with Hemi Kid. Both of them just getting pushed wide. Lunar goes around. Lunar is around past Hemi Kid. There was a little bump of contact through the S's after the Camel Straight. Again, I should pull up my track map. Does Hemi Kid go around the outside on his softs? Hemi Kid around the outside of Lunar?
Ooh.
Oh, he gets the door shut on him. Couldn't quite make that one go. Through Puan now. Hemi Kid still not letting Lunar go anywhere. No ERS on. Can't hold it around the outside there. Maybe a switchback around the outside here. Get a good run. No, still nothing. As we're exiting Sector 2, out of Stavelot corner. Now into Sector 3 and on towards Blanchimont as Lunar's now catching Gino, who's on the oldest hard tires right now. But of course, other tires will degrade and wear faster than his. Mayer, another new fastest lap of the race, a 44.9. We're back into qualifying times. Oh, we have Uncle Gino going to shallow, it looked like. Got caught up on the curb. And Hemi Kid and Lunar are both by.
Oh, watch out there.
And a bump into Hemi Kid from Lunar, and Uncle Gino's back through. Hemi Kid gets a good better drive though.
Oh, are they gonna go side by side?
No. No, surely not. Side by side
Almost.
through a Rouge?
He's
Oh,
looking
Hemi
at
Kid
it.
just
Also,
gets
Uncle
ahead.
Gino has wing damage.
Well, surely that would be from the bump that he just gave to Hemi Kid. Hemi Kid
Going
gives him just
down
enough
the
room on the
outside.
outside. How does this play out? Late braking for Gino sends him off track.
Looks like there was actually contact. I don't know, maybe just a minor bump with wheels, but I don't think it's anything more than that.
Oh, but the littlest thing can upset these cars and throw you off your line.
Oh, he's going down the inside.
Hemi Kid.
Oh!
Oh, Marco, how is that not a red flag? That was absolutely nuts. I watched that from broadcast cam. Hemi Kid thought he could have that run on Uncle Gino up the inside. And we are down to 5.
Oh.
That was an absolutely wild, audacious, bold move by Hemi Kid. I'm not saying it wasn't on, but man, it was brave. That would have been something else if he got it pulled off, but of course, the only thing pulled off are his wheels. He is out. How's that not a red flag? I want to see a red flag in one of these races.
Yeah, we still haven't gotten a red flag. Also, we've only had one race, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what constitutes a red flag.
Oh, Demayer
Also,
going in.
DeMayer pits. Okay. So DeMayer says
Corey's
3
through.
laps on these softs is
Sibes
enough.
behind him.
Sibes, same thing.
Daniel
3 laps on
staying
softs is enough
outside,
for them.
and Lunar also staying out.
So mediums for DeMayer and hards for Sibes.
Alright. Well, so we got Corey in front now. We got Daniel in second. We got Lunar now in third. And then we got our 2 guys that just pitted. We got the mayor in fourth, and we got Sibes in fifth. Wow. Started with 12, and we are ending with 5. This is not looking good. Corey putting in chat, I need to stop leading safety cars. Well, there's not much engine sound to listen to anymore since there is about more than half of the grid cut off now.
Indeed. And you know what I'm thinking I'm noticing? You can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe my ears are mishearing this. But you know how like when you're driving a vehicle, every like manufacturer kind of sounds a little different depending on the engine they run?
Yeah,
Don't they all sound the same on broadcast mode?
they do.
Yeah. Maybe just a little oversight from the guys at EA and at Cody's. So surely the safety car comes in this lap.
They have very
Field is most up
minor
already.
differences, but I mean it's so hard to really tell that big difference.
Yeah, plus I guess you don't know what RPM each person's at too.
Yeah. But when they do get high RPMs, you can really hear it.
Yeah.
It just becomes a screamer. But I think nope, safety car is staying out.
Okay, they're still behind it. So the safety car will bring us to the halfway point in this race.
And we still haven't seen any rain. However,
I think you just jinxed it. It's got to be coming soon.
yeah, it's gotta be. But I mean, if you look at the oh, Corey's in.
Oh, and Corey's pit. He is tired of leading these safety car restarts. For what tires would Corey go on to? Do you think he has a new set of softs left?
He is going out to Inters.
Enters early?
Oh, he's playing the Rassam game. He's going
He
on to
is.
Inters early, and I think he's expecting that rain to come in very soon. Or well, he's actually praying for the for the rain to come within this lap. because those inters are not gonna be nice to race on in the dry.
No, he's gonna have to do his absolute darndest to hold on to those tires and keep the temperatures nice and low. He'll want to do as little weaving as possible to keep the temperatures down and keep the wear low on these tires. Yeah, he'll want this rain to be coming sooner rather than later. I'm still not seeing any drops falling.
Yeah, I'm trying to look exactly for that right now, but I don't see any drops just yet.
Yeah, going on board, all the cars look dry.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any droplets. I mean, surely we would probably see it the easiest on the Red Bull. And I'm not seeing any drops on the Red Bull. So Corey might have maybe called it a little too early.
I'm thinking maybe. Although with how much time the safety car is delaying this race to go on for, maybe the rain is coming sooner into these laps than previously expected.
Yeah. Still not seeing any droplets. Safety car is now in. So, which means that, I mean, Corey is probably just going to want to at least stay as close as he can. Hold on. Is that? No. I think I'm going crazy. I don't think that's.
I'm not seeing any rain. And look at, I was right, he's not weaving at all.
Yeah.
Now, if Lunar knew that Corey was on inters, he would start this race as soon as possible to make sure Corey uses up as much of these tires as unnecessary. And they are away.
Yep, they are going.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
So Corey
Lunar
will
had a
not
little more of
exactly
a
have
moment.
pace.
Lunar with a little bit of a
Off the start
moment,
here.
which means the Mayor Jog's going for the inside.
And his fresh mediums are going to be quite
Bit of
useful against
contact.
Daniel's old hards. Oh, Lunar's back up ahead of the Mayor.
Yeah, he had contact, and I think the Mayor didn't
okay.
want to put on any throttle and spin, so he waited a little bit.
Gotcha. Oh, the Mayor's looking to get that position back right away. Lunar Sauce closes the door to the outside. The Mayor makes a late move to the inside. Bumps his own front wing. Oh, contact again! They wheel
Big
bang!
contact.
Now Sibes is ever closer. This is allowing Corey to stay close. This is allowing Daniel to pull away. The Mayor thinks about the inside and then thinks wiser of it. Of course, Sibes has the best seat in the house for these guys battling. Corey is right there, but he's not going to want to make any aggressive moves. He doesn't want to wear out those inters. Do you think Corey's out of brand new tires and his inters are the newest ones he's got?
I mean, it could
be
very
something
much
else.
be, but that would
So
be
the
it.
Mayor does get ahead of Lunar. And now has 2 seconds to make up to Daniel Lozorno.
Got both Red Bulls behind each other now.
Red Bull sitting pretty though with a 3-4. This is a great constructor's position to be in. Was it Lunar, Mr. Excitement's teammate last season? Am I remembering that correctly?
No, Sibes was Mr. Excitement's teammate last season.
Oh, Sibes was, that's right, okay. Sibes is now with Lunar. Lunar was with Gino. I mean, the transfer market went
Sibes
absolutely
going
silly.
For the outside.
Teammate on teammate battle. Of course, both
Goes
these guys
for
on
it.
hards, one person on older hards than the other. I don't think DRS is on yet, is it?
No, not yet. I
No.
think. It's
Okay.
not been 2 laps yet, so.
Right, okay.
And
I meant to
Corey
think it's
just-
only been 13.
Yeah, feels so much longer. But
Yeah.
obviously that's 2 with the sprint race.
Yeah, with the sprint race and with all the safety cars, the time under that, the VSCs. slowing everybody down a little bit.
Still no
DeMayor's
rain.
already caught up to Daniel.
Oh wow.
So those mediums really paying dividends against old hards. Although Daniel is going to be the wiser man and just defend for his life, off track and on. Because he's not going to want to
Oh,
pit
rain.
here in open play. Is rain falling?
Yep, it's rain.
Rain is falling. And Corey's only 2 seconds back from the pack. There up the inside. No, Daniel carries just enough speed through the corner. Can DeMayor get a better exit? No. Oh, who's pitting this lap and who sticks it out again? I reckon DeMayor stays out. I think Daniel goes in, DeMayor stays out. DeMayor still can't make a move done in Sector 3. When do Corey's tires really light up and come into their own, though?
Oh,
late braking move for DeMayor, avoids the contact.
Oh,
and Daniel's in, and DeMayor stays out.
He's staying out.
What about the hard runners?
Sibes staying out. Lunar
Both
staying
Red
out.
Bulls stayed out. DRS is enabled.
enabled.
It's only going to be a matter of seconds before it's disabled again.
So, Corey now in the best place to be on those inters because rain is coming down pretty fast. That rain is not slowing. It's not coming down very slowly. Daniel coming out of the pits now. He's onto the inters. And looking ahead, I mean, we got both of the Red Bulls that stayed out. So surely they're probably going to be double stacking. And then we have the Mayor Jug in first place right now. He had the medium tires, so he had a bit of extra grip to work with. And at the moment, there's probably a good 14, 13 second gap. Sorry, no, not even that much. Probably 11, 10 second gap from Corey to the Mayor Jug. So, oh, Daniel with a 3-second time penalty.
Of course, just getting onto the inters, but is it inter time yet? The track is starting to get down, but what are the grip levels really like? Is Corey's still 4 seconds back from Lunar?
Yeah, Corey's been losing time. He
Does
lost
DeMayor
about
stick it out for another lap? DeMayor's tires are for sure fired up by now. But what's the grip levels like as he tries braking for the bus stop chicane? Brakes a little early. It looks fine.
He is
but
going
he brings it in anyway.
So
does that mean the Red Bull's gonna have to double stack?
Yeah. I assume. Oh, Lunar
So
going a little deep.
goes in. Lunar goes deep, but he'll be coming in.
Yep, he'll.
And of course, this means the Mercedes goes through to take the lead of the race.
A really good strategy from Corey here. The Mayor Jug now coming out on his fresh inters, as well as everybody else. Obviously Daniel now coming through. I think he's gonna be behind. Yeah, he's gonna be behind the Mayor Jug. So let's see if he can catch up. However, he is 2.8 seconds back with the time penalty. So I don't see that. I don't see that happening.
So DeMayor only 3.8 back from Corey. That is surprising. So yeah, Corey's little gamble paid off. Of course, he is in first, but he's on 4-lap old inters that had to deal with 3 laps of a track that was not inters, not inter ready. And I think Lunar may have lost a handful of seconds in the pits because he's now 9 seconds off of Sibes. So that double stack not really spread out enough for Red Bull.
The Mayor Jug gaining a lot of time there. Already down to 2.7 seconds. You can just see him there in the background. Starting to really quickly catch up.
And Sibes is catching Daniel at a rate of knots. 1.408. Oh, I guess 1.5 now. So yeah, this is where we really see the different setups. Who's got the straight line speed? Like, who's going to make up all their time here in Sector 3? And who's pulling away in Sector 2? This is where the strategy element comes in.
Oh, 4 tenths now. Gained a lot there. Sibes now only 310's back, lifts a little through there.
Again, this continues to be a who has practiced their ABS in the wet, who has any sort of wet setup, or even a combo, because of course most of this weekend has been dry so far.
Oh, and Sibes and Daniel really looking like they're struggling for traction out there. And the Mary
Both of them
Jug
are looking racy though.
really close now. The Mary Jug is caught up quite a bit.
How does he handle it through a Rouge and Radeon? Big lift, downshift once. They're through. ERS on for both of them, but Demir has so much. He had a slipstream. They're going to be going side by side here into this corner, into turn 4. Who has it under braking? Corey's still ahead. The switchback though! Switchback of Dreams are on the outside. Doesn't get the run that he wants.
Yep, goes a little deep
Sibes
there.
is out ahead of Daniel though at turn 4. Daniel
So he is
still
making
struggling under
moves
traction.
stick. Oh, he's
Lunar
going
had
for
too
the
much of
inside.
a,
The Mary Jug up the inside, and he's through. So
I think those fresh inters are really
recreating
paying their
what
dividends.
I believe it was Uncle Gino and Hemi Kid did, and doing it in the rain. Wow. And now we got Sibes probably. Let's see what the pace is from Sibes here to Corey. The Mary Jug already with a 2-second gap.
Air Jug really stamping his authority on this race. He's proven to be good in the dry and in the wet. Perhaps Spa is just this man's track. So the gap I'm most interested now would be Sibes to Corey. But otherwise, I reckon people just start pulling away. Oh, as Corey goes deep at the bus stop, that's going to allow Sibes to make up time. See, it looks like he took that quite cleanly.
A chunk of time indeed. 1.6 seconds now. Just went from
1.5 down to 1.4. Sibes looking racy in the wet.
He's almost within a second. Actually, scratch that. He is within a second.
Not that it's going to matter. DRS is disabled, but the slipstream is still super powerful.
Yep. Has a great run through a Rouge. Just sets him up nicely for the run here down the straight, and Corey lets him pass. Corey's slowing down actually. A lot. Let's Daniel through too. What is that?
I wonder what that was about. I don't know, Marco. I'm just calling it what I see it, and all I see is 5 blue cars on track, so it's hard to call.
That is true. We
And
have a
by
lot
that I
of
mean
blue track.
on the mini map.
Yeah,
Of course, the Mercedes is black. The Red Bull is, I guess,
is
somehow
turquoise.
black, but also blue.
Actually, no. Mercedes
Jesus,
is more of a...
turquoise, Marco. The little stripe. That's their main color. Come on now. They
The
make
what?
this carbon fiber. The Alpine is proper blue and pink. And you know what? This is a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I think Alpine should go full pink all year. I think it's a way better looking car.
I do like the pink Alpine.
It looks put together, if that makes sense.
Corey catching up now again.
Daniel had a little off, and he's gonna have a second one. How does he hold that car through there?
Oh.
How many corrections did that man just make? Oh my goodness. So Daniel falling down the order, Corey back up into third. Lunar now only 7 seconds off the back of the pack, so slowly making inroads in that regard. And we only have... Well, he has already crossed the line, so we have 5 laps left.
Oh!
Of course, pitting. Did he have damage?
Oh, he's retiring.
Why?
I don't know.
Why does it say lap 17 now?
Stop 18.
Oh, maybe it was because I went onto a driver that hadn't crossed the line yet. But... Marco.
That is 4 drivers remaining in the Tier 2 race.
I'm at a loss for words.
I mean...
Did he have, like, floor damage, wing damage?
No.
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't think he did. He just...
Like, he still looked fine. Maybe he had to go somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know. That is wow. Okay, so
Yeah,
now we
I'm
do
not.
have all blue in on the track map.
We have an Alpine, a Red Bull, a Williams, and a Red Bull.
Yep.
Or if you want to look at it this way, we have Renault, Honda, Mercedes, Honda
Well, I can tell you one thing.
for who really makes the engines. Oh, and
Red
Lunar goes
Bull
deep there at
is
the
gonna
start of sector
be
two.
Red Bull is gonna be saying thank you very much. We will very much be taking these points. Um, and they're running 2-4 right now, so that's a really good start for the Red Bull in terms of constructors. But yeah, um, not much to talk about at the end of this race. We still got 4 laps to go. We got 4 drivers left, so we still
Well, and I
have.
can't imagine anybody improves on a faster lap. Certainly not on Inter's conditions.
Yeah. Um, However, I am interested to see how is. I haven't even been looking at the pace difference between the Merjug and Sides. Right now they're sitting at a 6.4. We'll see how that fares after this lap. But Sides is looking to have a little bit more pace. The Merjug having a big moment out of Erouge there. Loses at least 2-3
Two
seconds there.
seconds? Comes
Almost,
down to
yeah,
just
2
over
seconds.
4. So Sives gets a little window of opportunity with 4 laps left to go. Well, 3.5 racing laps left. But that's still a big ask to pull in about a second each lap. Everybody's on the same age of Inters now, except Daniel with 1 extra lap in there. But what's his penalty situation now? What's how many seconds is that? Just 3. So Lunar's got to pick up about 4 seconds to Daniel. Sibes is making inroads on Demare. I just don't think it'll be fast enough.
Yeah, unless the mayor makes another mistake like that, I don't foresee Sibes having a chance here. He'll need to pull off 2 seconds a lap, and Lunar being hit with 3 seconds for track limits.
Well, there goes that charge. He now would have to make up all 6 seconds and pass Daniel on track for this to be worth much.
Yeah,
Sibes slowly falling off the back of Demare. They look to have equal race pace, just aren't close enough on track.
yeah. It looks like Sibes is first and maybe just a little. I think the beginning of Sector 2 is pretty good. And then Demerjug gains back quite a chunk of time through the last sector of Sector 2 and Sector 3. So I think that's where probably most of the biggest differences is here. Let's see how he does it through Erouge now again. He does not want to be making that mistake that he did last time. It looks to be clean. Yep, he made it through this time. So just trying to keep together. And
Yeah, of course, all these drivers are going to be aware of the gaps that they have to each person on track. So it's how cautious do you play it? How safe do you play it? How much risk do you want to involve joining the other? Would it be 7, 8 guys that have DNF'd? Yeah, 8
yeah.
guys not
And
finishing this
Knight
race.
Knight in chat saying only 4 left. I can't believe it. And yeah, I mean it's wild. Obviously, it's the first race of the season, so there's gonna be a lot to reflect upon, and go look back and make sure we discuss and avoid any of these incidents that happened today, going forward at least, and
I mean, this
hopefully,
is so rare, even for Tier 2 to have this many DNFs, and
yeah.
for only one to kind of come in the wet conditions, this just came down to maybe a little bit of race rust that people got to shake off.
I think the worst that we've had it so far, apart from today, was the last race of last season. That was
And I
probably
think that also just came down to race rust of people not playing 22 anymore.
yeah. I think that was because of probably most of the guys switching to 23 and then switching back.
Yeah. So a lot of these guys are running new assist levels, or at least new to them. A lot of these guys just don't have the practice in that they perhaps have wanted to. I mean, lives get in the way of this all the time. It is just a video game at the end of the day. Um, but I do know a lot of guys in this league do practice a lot, and this does mean a lot to them. So that's what we've set this up for. We plan for clean racing, of course. It is racing, and there are side-to-side moments. There are bumps. Looks like we're gonna have some action between Daniel and Lunar in the closing laps here. Oh, maybe not.
so?
Lunar had a kind of a crappy exit out of the bus stop chicane. But he has gained 3 seconds in the last, what, 2 laps?
Well, oh,
And
has
he
a
goes
moment.
deep at turn 1.
I wanted
So
to
that's what I
say,
mean. Just some drivers just not quite comfortable with the handling model yet, not quite in tune with it. Maybe
yeah.
didn't have a setup prepared for this track yet. So
Um,
with race 1, you always got to shake off the cobwebs, get rid of a couple bugs.
and yeah, and
I'm
then
just trying
it's
to say
just,
this isn't to be expected.
let's hope not, at least.
No.
So far, I mean, we had a good run with in terms of incidents last season. We had I think it was about 4 or 5
Oh,
races
geez.
we did really well
Yeah,
without any
in
tickets
both
being
tiers,
made.
I think we went 4 races. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's we'll probably reflect
Yeah,
after this race and make sure that we get back
we'll
on
get back
track.
to that form. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll get back to that good racing form. Of course, with all these new faces, everybody doesn't, or not everyone's familiar with how every person races one another.
yeah.
Um,
But I
maybe
mean,
some drivers this is their first league. Some drivers this maybe is just their first league race of this game. So there's a lot to get used to with different camera options, different. I mean, everything's changed. This has been a complete overhaul.
yeah, and I mean, we definitely saw some people in tier one and also racing here today as if they were fighting for a championship. Um, but I mean, hey, it's the first race of the season. Everybody's trying to go full out and get that jump, you know. So
Yeah, they're trying to take the lead of the championship early, which you can't blame them. Everyone's going to race hard for every position. And as these grids fill up, it's going to be harder and harder to get those points because these grids are filling up quickly.
and we are on our final lap, so we're gonna jump on board here with the Mayor Jug. Only got this lap to go. Everybody's across the line now, so everybody's on the final lap. That gap to Luna has jumped down a bit again. Obviously, both these guys have, I think, 3-second time penalties each.
Yeah.
So,
So those
uh,
negate themselves if they do come side by side on track.
yeah. So if we do see any final, maybe some moves here, then it will indeed be a fight for position. And then we very much might see both Red Bulls in the podium, but that gap is a little too big right now to catch up to. As we see, the Mayor Jug coming into Sector 3, starting the final sector to the line.
Been a long weekend. It's been tough fought. It's been up and down and up and down and dry and wet.
I
And
mean,
after
he's
all is said and done, as long as he gets these final 2 corners correct, little kink left, downshift lift, back onto the power. He's going to come across the line with damn near a full battery of ERS too. Reckoning he just doesn't need it in the wet conditions, doesn't want to risk that grip loss. And that will be enough for the Alpine man to take the Grand Prix victory.
Saibs being
Behind
the
him,
runner-up.
Sibes gets a little squirrely, but will come across the line in second place. And it looks like Daniel will hold off Lunar. Just playing it safe. He's still got 3 seconds back to him, so he doesn't know, or he knows he doesn't need to risk anything.
And I
He's
mean,
big ol' lockup, nothing wrong with that.
yeah. And coming across the line, there we can see Daniel. Ooh, once again, a little bit of a jump there. Daniel coming across the line takes fourth, and the other Red Bull taking. Or sorry, Daniel takes third, and the other Red Bull taking fourth.
Yeah, and Lunar in fourth, yeah. So I say we go to that. Is he in the Williams call? We go talk to him to interview.
Um, no, he is not. Corey is there. Well, Corey DNF'd. Wait, who was the other podium position?
The Red Bull of Sibes and the Alpine of Demeyer.
Okay, so we can definitely go talk to Sibes real quick.
Okay, let's hop down there. I'll follow you.
Yo, Sibes, how are you doing?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I'm just waiting on
Excellent.
CMS to get here real quick.
All right.
But there he is. But what a race, man! What a race.
Yeah, it was interesting to say the least. A lot of DNFs.
Yeah.
Not super awesome, but hey, it happens.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not wonderful to see, but I mean, hey, you weren't one of those in the feature race, and you pull in some good points.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, I was definitely struggling in the dry portion of the race, but I was looking at the forecast all week and opted for a little bit more downforce, hoping for a little bit of rain. That would give me a
Hmm.
little bit of an edge, and it definitely paid off at the end there.
Yeah, both Red Bulls looking very racy, and of course, a double haul of points will put you guys way up at the top of the table. So you got Constructors Championship to look forward to, and it looks like you're in the running for drivers. So stick to it, be consistent, and we'll see you next week, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Marco, there wasn't Demeyer in his chat, right?
No.
No. Okay. Well, we can close it out back to the box if we head there now.
Yep.
Jeez, you
All
just get here
right.
so much quicker than I do.
That's
That's
the
why. That's why
advantages of PC.
I'm trying to line it up with my controller and be as quick as I can. But anyway, yeah. What an eventful race! We saw some amazing overtakes, some not so amazing overtakes. I can't wait to see the clips that are made.
Yep.
The steward's gonna have an earful from just about every driver. I mean,
Well, we already got our first ticket flying in, so
we really had it all. We
yeah.
had it all that weekend.
But I mean, all in all, it's I would say a good benchmark. All we can do is learn from this, keep moving forward, keep getting our drivers nice and dialed in, and then we can start getting some good racing, good finishes, good battles, and then
Yeah.
hopefully get full grids closer to maybe even like get close to half or well 15 drivers each grid. Um, hopefully at least by halfway through the season.
Oh,
That would
easily.
be nice.
Easily. This
But
is
yeah,
going to be the quickest growing, biggest, most booming North American F1 league that you will find anywhere. I promise you that. Where are we racing next week, Marco?
we are indeed going to uh
Imola!
Imola. There we go.
We're going
I,
to
I
Imola!
almost I almost thought Austria for a moment. I was thinking back to
Yeah, well, we
yeah,
had conversations earlier about Austria.
yes.
But anyway, Imola next week. The F1 guys in real life didn't get there, but we will be going there. So if you got nothing to watch over the summer break that the real F1 guys are taking, you got Tier 1 Friday night Imola, Tier 2 Sunday night Imola. Of course, those aren't sprint weekends as they weren't going to be in real life, so it'll be just a regular race for us. With more drivers means perhaps a even closer quali, even a full quali session. So lots to look forward to. A lot of action still coming your way. Do you have
Yep.
that lap loaded up, by the way?
I do. So, if any viewers out there, if you don't exactly remember what Imola looks like, we'll
Before
be
it goes
playing.
underwater?
We'll be playing you a clip of a lap around Imola to refresh your brain. That is it
Just
from
as we
us.
sign out, yep.
That is it from us. Have a good one, everybody, and we will see you next time.
Peace.